Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of our Ark Survival Evolve Let's Play. And in this episode, it's the start of another 100 episodes, I hope. I hope we get to 200. I don't know if the series will last that long. Might be done by the time we hit 200. I highly doubt that, but I don't know. But anyways, that's not the point of this episode. I want to start... It's definitely gonna be a bigger project. I definitely, well, okay, I don't even have to say I don't think. I know I'm not gonna finish it in this episode. But now that we have a bunch of the boss dermises, and then we have a bunch of armies, I went through and wrote down all the bosses that I remember being able to get a taxidermy from, and then I thought of all the armies I know I'm going to need to make. I'm probably forgetting some, but what I want to do is I want to build just a giant building where I can have all of the boss taxidermies and flags and trophies in there, as well as a place where I can store each of the armies. And like what I want to do is I want to have each of the armies kind of like in their own cryo fridge, and then have like a dermis of one of them just kind of next to the cryo fridge so I can see what it is in that cryo fridge. So the bosses I remember being able to get dermises from are the Broodmother, Megapithecus, Dragon, and Manticore, which we already have, and then the Forest Titan, Desert Titan, Ice Titan, and Motor on Genesis. You can't, as far as I remember, you can't, well, okay, I know you can't get dermises of the Overseer, Rockwell, and the Master Controller. I don't think you can get one of the King Titan, if I remember correctly. It just won't let you. So, those four, not going to even bother allocating spots. Now, I have no idea what the Genesis Part 2 bosses will be like, so I'm going to have to maybe account for that and leave at least one space. But, whatever. And then the armies are Rex, Aloe, Theri, and Argent, which we already have. And then a Giga army for the King Titan, and then just farming the other Titans on extinction. An Aberrant Megalosaurus army for Rockwell. An X Mosa, or regular Mosa, whatever I get that are good. But like a Mosa army for Motor on Genesis. An X Rex army for the Master Controller. And then I figured I'd just make a spot for all the Uranuses, because by the end we're going to probably have accumulated quite a few Uranuses. So, might as well make a spot for them. But yeah, the reason I'm over here is because I was kind of thinking that Pteranodon is having problems. Alright, is because I'm going to need a very big flat spot for it. And I was kind of looking around. I initially thought the weather top up here was pretty flat, but looking back, it's not nearly as flat as I thought I remembered it being. And there's a Pego somewhere. But then I did come down here, actually. And this area right in here, like, it's really hard to see because of all the bushes and stuff. But it does seem pretty flat for a decent sized area. I know there is this explorer's note right here, which I'll grab anyways, the Rockwell record thing. So that'll be there that I have to work around. But like it does start to slope down here, but there's a pretty sizable area that I think would be big enough. Because I'm probably going to build just like a giant rectangle and then make it 2 stories is my idea of it. I can hide it kind of in the trees. I'm going to definitely need to clear out an area for that. And also maybe because, okay, I'm obviously going to need to get a bunch of resources and stone and wood for that. But if I have any leftovers, I might as well also start making a wall kind of around here, because one, we're getting pretty darn crowded here. I need to break a lot of these rocks and make more room. But also, things will attack. And then the like 3 things that I have set to neutral for defense will all run in one cluster. And it's a pain. And yeah. I'd rather be able to have everything set to passive and know the security of like a stone wall around the dinos, but that's not, even though that seems like it's probably more of a priority, I'd rather do this. And I'll probably move all the boss flags into there, because what I was thinking, one thing we could do actually is up here. Actually, I can hop. So one of the Rexes have a saddle phase, or do I need to go get the tech suit? I guess I'll just do this. But okay, so all the bosses that drop a flag, which is every boss except for the 3 titans, those don't drop flags, but all the other ones, there's the exact amount of space across the roof of our house for each of the flags up here. Because let's see, all the ones, so there's what, I think Broodmother, Dragon, Manticore, Megapithecus, and then Motor, Rockwell, Master Controller, and then King Titan, and then Alpha King Titan, because those flags are different. So yeah, if we could also, because we have 3 of each of the flags so far. So theoretically, the only one that we're only getting 1 of, unless I decide to refight an Alpha King Titan, which I don't know if I'd do. That's down the line, but we could line the roof with those 2. I don't know about that. I'll think about it, but right now I'm just gonna kind of start getting things. And actually, do I have all this stuff relearned? Yes, I do. Okay. Alright, well, I'll start getting all that ready and made up and all the good stuff. Okay, well, I think that's pretty good for right now. This is just a bunch of resources that I got from clearing out this whole area, and then the little, like, whatchamacallit, that thing down there. I kept going over to get stone and stuff like that, because it just respawns really fast, and there's a ton of stone down there. But yeah, it's pretty large. I like it. It's a good size this way. This way it seems maybe a bit kind of narrow compared to just the size the other way. So I might expand this way out like 2 more foundations, possibly. But I mean, right now it's good. What I'm thinking, I might just call it like a museum. And the reason behind that is because, yes, there's going to be stuff on display. That's not the point, but like this whole bottom layer just around here, I think is where I'm going to put all the boss taxidermies. And there's a ton of space here, so if I can maybe fit each one in a large taxidermy base, that'd be really nice. And then I'll have like all the boss flags and everything like that down here. And then all their, all their trophies and everything like that just alongside them. So I think that'd be neat. And then the next floor, what I want to do is I want to have a second floor, like maybe 4 ceilings up, or like 4 walls up. But I don't want it to be just a complete roof. I kind of want to have, I want it to go around the outside, but I also kind of want to have like a hole in the middle so you can see down into the middle, like the bottom floor. And I'm thinking on the second floor is where I will place most of the like boss, the armies and stuff like that. This is all very hypothetical thinking, and it's probably not going to look very aesthetically pleasing from the outside, because it's just going to be a big old rectangle with probably a slanted roof on top of it. A big old stone and wood rectangle. But that's one reason why I built it in the middle of a bunch of trees, because from far away, I mean, it's hard to spot right now because it's just a big slab. You'll probably be able to see the building, but from afar, it'll kind of be cloaked in the trees, just so like if it's an eyesore, it won't be as strenuous. Plus, it's not right next to base, it's a little ways away. I'll probably put like I mean, just because this is going to be a building, I'll probably put like a bed and stuff like that here. But I'm definitely going to need power here, which actually I should learn a generator. I don't think I have that. No, I don't. So I'm going to need the electrical cable, outlet, all that good stuff. Alright. But yeah, because I'm going to need to power all the cryo fridges. But, okay, I'm going to work on, I think I'll expand it out this way 2 more. And I'll start just getting a bunch of walls and ceilings and all that good stuff to start building it up. Because I'm thinking this is probably going to be a building montage. Ooh, boy. Yeah, I haven't done one of them in a little while, but it's whatever. Okay, well, I finally finished this, but the reason the time lapse didn't go all the way to the end is because like 2/3 of the way through building this, I had actually a really scary game crash. Like, it wasn't a regular one where it like freezes for a bit and then it pops up with the like crash report. This one, it just closed the game and Steam with it. Like, not just the game. It closed the game, Steam, OBS, and Audacity, which I used to record my voice. So it closed all the programs I had open on my computer. Like, so I don't think that was the game. I think that was something with my computer more so. So I'm not sure what it was. But yeah, and I just didn't know exactly where it was when that happened, because like by the time I knew I was on the second floor. I think I was building like the second or third layer, something like that. By the time I was there, I didn't remember exactly where around I was, so I just decided to finish it. When I loaded back in, it wasn't that far behind. I had like just started placing the inner little thing inside of here around. I did go ahead and make up the 4 of these that we needed left, as well as all the walls that I misplaced up here. Actually, I got a second chance to place them, which was nice. And now basically the only thing I need in the middle is I want to put some metal railings here. So actually I should learn those, because the stone railings look nice, but I think metal railings would look a little better in here, just kind of in the middle. But alright, this gives me a much better feel for kind of what I want to have. So down here, I think I'm just going to line the sides with the bosses and stuff like that. Like the taxidermies and the flags and everything like that. And then up here, I'm going to just kind of have the different armies and things around here. And there's this little spot right here. I figured this is where I could put the generator, and I could just have the wiring kind of looping around. So that would work, since I don't know what else I'd use that spot for. And also this area in here, I actually haven't looked at it from a distance. It's a very big box, which is what I'm more so worried about. Actually, that's not... It's concealed by the trees enough. Like, from there it's kind of weird. I know all the holes in the side don't look great, but I did that so enough light gets in the building. I mean, coming from like this way, which we're never gonna happen, because like nothing is out that way but ocean, but don't even see it. All the way we would be coming from it, you can see it, but it's not that big of a deal. I also did chop down the trees that were sticking through up here, so now there's not a big old tree sticking through like right here and like over there or wherever it was. But yeah, this has been very, very time consuming, but it's whatever. I knew that would be the case. But I actually, okay, now I need to get a bunch of taxidermy bases. I think, okay, what I'm gonna do, because I want the large taxidermy bases for the bosses. I think that would be kind of neat, but those are really expensive. So where is it? Yeah. That's fun. So what I'm thinking, I don't know, because I don't want this to be everything for the episode, but this is honestly now taking longer than the breeding of the Theres has, or did. So I kind of need to edit this, but at the same time I want to do more on this, because like I feel like this is gonna be a super short episode without much in it if I just end it right there. But yeah, so maybe, alright, what I might do is I can make some medium, because it's just the like 1000 wood and the 1,250 thatch. That's a lot. This is still a lot, but it's marketably less. So I might just make, because okay, all the armies we have currently are Rex, Theory, Aloe, Argent, and then the Uties, but I don't need one for them right now. So that's 4. So I could just make 4 of these and get those placed around in there. I might just do that to start, because obviously we're not going to get the cryo fridge and stuff like that. I guess I could place a generator, but I'm not really going to be able to do much with the wiring, so that's whatever. Alright, I think those, I know they're not perfectly evenly spaced, but it's good enough, at least for me. So, alright, I need to get now 4 dermises, 1 from each. And alright, so that's the Theories and some of the Rex. I could just use one of the Rexes that's already over here. I have on the island. The Aloes, I think all died. Yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna have to use one of the breeding pair, which I do have over here. Yeah, I forgot all the Aloes died fighting the Dodo Rex. Yeah, so that's a thing. And then the Argents are over on extinction, so I'll have to go get them. But while we're here, you are in the way, Mr. Stego. Alright, to the... Okay, you guys are the breeding pair. No. You are, I don't even remember what the breeding pair of Aloes is. Was it these? Because I don't think they all had the same level. I think it might have been these. Yeah. Alright. So, you give me your dermis, and I need to get the others out. And you know what? All these things that are here are just being annoying. Okay. How was I not hitting the Stego that was like right below me? Well, now I have to go rearrange everything, but that's fun. It's whatever. Alright, so I'm just gonna put the Rex in this one. Oh, I just realized some of their tails might be sticking through the wall just a little bit. The Rex is, I mean, the Aloe is bigger than the Rex on the medium base. That is interesting. Not something I would expect to be the case, but alright. Yeah, that doesn't seem right, but okay. Anyways, what are your poses? That's neat. That's also neat. I think I'm going to do the roar one already. Yeah, I like that one. Aloe. Yeah, and yeah, I know its tail is going to be sticking through the wall, but it's kind of just whatever. I'm going to do that one. Theory. Giving like little peace signs. Swiping. Biting. Running. And that's a generic. I kind of like that one because it looks funny. Alright, and the Argent. That's actually pretty neat. I'll do that. Well, actually, we didn't look at the other ones. Walking, gliding, and standing. I'm gonna stick with that one. Alright, I still think it's weird that the Aloe is bigger than the Rex, but whatever. Alright, so now what I'm gonna need to do is once we get a generator place, I'll place like crowd fridge there, and like next to them. Stuff like that. And then I'll run power. Whoa, lag spike. Okay, I'm gonna run power, probably just an outlet like right here so it can go to all of them and power them, and just have the crowd fridges of all the armies and stuff like that, and then the other 4 of Giga, Megalosaurus, Mosa, and X-Rex will go on the other side. So actually, I'm not gonna end it right now, and that's because I just don't think there's really that much that I did. It took a while building it, and other than that, I'm just, yeah, I kind of want to do a little bit more. So I'm thinking, alright, what I'm gonna do is make the 4 more taxidermy bases for this side since we have those over there. And then I'll make up 4, I'll try and make 4 large ones and put them down here so we can move. Oh, you know what I could do? Alright, instead of, I'll still try and do the big 4 ones, or 4 big ones, but that's not my main priority. What I want to do is get a bunch of artifact pedestals. And actually because I like having the Scorched Earth ones over on Scorched Earth. But I also kind of want the Scorched Earth ones here. So I might have to go get another set. What I'll do, alright, I'm going to need to make artifact pedestals. A bunch. But what I'll do is I'll make enough for each artifact on the island. And then I'll make one, or like enough for all 3 of the Scorched Earth artifacts. So we can then have all of them. Because how many artifacts are there here? 10? Alright. So yeah, I'll work on that because I need to go get a bunch of obsidian. And in the process, I'll definitely make the 4 more medium bases. I don't know about the 4 large though. Now, I also figured I'd mention why, well, one of the reasons why I missed an upload yesterday. Well, one is just because where I thought I was gonna end it is all I got recorded yesterday. But, so this is the next day. But also because I figured I could skip a day and then now I can, if I did that, I could upload ahead of time so I have an actually consistent upload time. And it's not just kind of sporadic whenever it gets finished throughout the day. Or like whenever it finishes uploading throughout the day. Because I usually have them finished like editing and everything before the day that the video goes out. It just depends on however long it takes to upload to YouTube. So I figured if I skipped a day and used that to my advantage to get a more consistent upload time, it wouldn't be that bad. Because, like, I don't know about you, but I think missing one day to have more consistent uploads is a thing worth doing for sure. I forgot to grab the artifacts from the storage box, but I figured, okay, so there's 10 from the island, 3 from Scorched Earth, 3 from Aberration, and 3 from Extinction. I don't know if Genesis Part 2 will have any. I kind of doubt it, because Genesis Part 1 doesn't have any. So that's what, 19? No. Yeah, 19 artifacts. And we have 13 here, so 10 for the island, 3 for Scorched Earth. So I figured I could just, I want to kind of just put all the artifacts in here. And this is going to be fun to line up, especially in the dark. So yeah, I'll probably see you in a minute when I get that done. Alright, so I have them all placed out. Do I need to shift any around? Because the colors might not blend well with something. Actually, I think that, well, okay, I don't like having those two next to each other. So I might move the oh, but then there's going to be green, green. Ha. Let me see. Because that's just the order that they were in my inventory. And this one's kind of pink, that one's purple. So, alright, I think that looks better. I just swapped the artifact the cunning and the artifact the massive. It's like Christmas lights. Kinda, sorta, not really. But whatever. I like them. And I like the colored lights that the colored light that they give off. So, we'll have, what, two of the Scorched Earth artifacts are yellow. Or one's like orangey yellow, one's red, and one is yellow. So I might need to end up moving that, but whatever. It's fine. Right now it looks good. So, yeah, I'm content with that. Because I think since we're not really going to use the back wall for anything else, because the armies will be on the sides, I think that's a good use of space back there. Yeah. So, alright, and I guess I'll grab the, I'll try and make large taxidermy bases, because I have metal smelting up now, so it's not that big of a deal. But, yeah, it's just gonna be a lot of materials. That's fine. Plus, I'll head over to Scorched Earth and grab the other Manticore Dermis and one of the flags. I don't know if I'll move all the alpha boss trophies over here just yet. I will eventually for sure, but I just don't think I'm gonna do that right now. Alright, so I have all the stuff. I stopped over at Scorched Earth, and I have all the taxidermy bases made. So I think it should look nice. I do, like I said before, want to put when this is finished, I'll probably have all gamma, beta, and alpha above the boss dermises, like on the wall, kind of like we have it on Scorched Earth, except I'll probably group them with the bosses, unlike on Scorched Earth where they're above the artifacts. And these things are massive, so okay, so aside from these, there's 4 more that give dermises. So I might do 2 and 2, 2 and 2, and then 4 on that wall. I don't know. This is gonna be interesting lining up, and I'm probably gonna leave a little bit of space between the back of this and the wall, because the dragon's dermis sticks through the wall a bit, as we found out. So yeah. Alright, I think it's pretty much how I want these for. So I think over here I'll put the Manticore, which doesn't show up. Why is this broken? What? Excuse me. Because the one we had on Scorched Earth worked. I might have to go grab that one. But then that means we only have one functional Manticore dermis, and your tail still sticks through the wall. But, oh wait, and it does look different. Did they make it so the dermises actually look like the, one you fought it on now? Because it didn't used to be like that, but now it looks like it is. That's interesting. Because they all used to just look exactly the same. But, huh. Well, you look the same. I'm just going to do the same poses we have in the house, because those are my favorite ones of these. I'm going to have to see what's wrong with the Manticore dermis, though. And if I can't fix it, I might just have to end up going and getting the one from the island. I mean, the one that's already on Scorched Earth, and bring it over to the island. So now I'm just going to place the flags next to them. Or actually, no, if it's behind it, it'll get blocked, kind of. Alright, well, I have all the flags up now. I think they look nice. I just need to figure out what's wrong with this. So, but yeah, I like them with them. And then probably just, yeah, the boss trophies will be above their heads or something. I don't know. And I keep seeing that tree I think that's a tree. Is that a bird? It actually kind of looks like a bird. I thought it was a tree. Oh no, it's an Ichthyornis. There we go. No more. Alright, well. Now I think I am probably actually going to be done. I don't know, I just didn't feel that there was enough stuff that I had done to make a decent episode, at least. So, yeah. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.